Now, over the course of our lifetime, many of us have fallen head over heels more than once. But a new theory doing the round suggests we will fall in love 3 times and 3 times only before finding the one.
Relationship expert Melissa Ferrari joins us now with more. Melissa, good morning to you. Tell us about this new 3 love theory.
Okay, so the theory goes that stage 1 or the first love is your young love.
Sure.
Usually in your teenage years, when you're very young, it's all very easy. It's kind of what we call puppy love. And then the second stage, what they're saying is where you meet someone and you've got all of that rush of hormones and excitement, and you probably ignore a few red flags.
Sure.
And that relationship may end and will probably really break your heart. And then they're saying the third stage is when we've decided that we have found the one, and that we're not being so much, we're recognising that we're not perfect.
Not
and
being
that the
so
other
reckless
person,
either.
Yeah, it's not reckless, and we also realise our imperfections.
So we take many lessons from our relationships on. How do they shape us? Like these early ones, these red flag ones. They sort of, how does this all shape us to finding the one?
Well, you know, to go through life and experience things and not be too shy about falling in love is probably a good start here. But it shapes us in a way of being able to recognise we are human, you know. We tend to idealise our partner in the beginning, you know, and that part of the maturity is actually to experience, oh, gee, I did miss that red flag and maybe I'll watch out next time. But I think the most important thing is that development of not idealising and realising in mature love that we are human, we are flawed, we think we're way better at relationships than we actually are. And I think that that does create a more mature experience when you're older.
So how important are those experiences to the future relationships that come after that?
I think to go through life and actually experience, you know, the getting hurt, being open, that your heart can get broken, you know, it does shape us. And for some, it shapes in a way that's not so positive, because it can really remind you of childhood memories of things that weren't good, where you may have been neglected or felt brokenhearted. But it all does shape us in terms of where we decide to go and the decisions that we make. And it's all important steps to maturity. What
about if that third love is a love that you're circling back around on, like it was number 1 and 2, but you're coming back around again? Can that happen? Is that part of the rules?
Well, look, I think it can happen.
And you have
well,
too.
yes, and that they have learnt from how they've been shaped psychologically by these relationships as well. And I think it would take some good conversation before you get started again.
Like J-Lo and Ben.
Yeah,
yes,
a little bit
exactly.
like J-Lo and Ben, exactly.
And so what's the verdict? Do you agree with the 3 love theory?
I think that the premise of the theory is good, and it does kind of talk about what happens. We do mature into being a better partner and better able to be at relationships. You know, is it for a big university to publish as their own? Probably not. but as a theory, I think some of the premises is pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Approved by Melissa Ferrari. I love it.
Tick, tick, tick.
Thanks, Mel.